little
Check, check.
capture that flavor and then put it into the cookie.
So you know the mics are hot.
That's okay.
I don't know if you
It's a great idea if anybody wants to think about it. Cookies. Who doesn't like cookies?
Yeah, that's that. I thought they lied. You know which ones they lied.
Who doesn't like cookies?
You're not in crop.
Yeah, that I thought they lied.
It was just stuck.
Really? It looks like it is, man. Doesn't it? It's my big purpose.
Since we got time, put up a tree, the fucking meeting, so you get that. It's not market shit. Talk shit on the full middle.
By the way,
Oh,
then you just fast food.
dude, on a full stomach.
So,
I was like,
Test.
hey, dude, I'm hungry. I'm trying to get some snacks.
Got cookies.
So, I was like,
Test.
hey, dude, I'm
Go ahead and talk in yours, Coach.
snacks. Check. Snack time.
Cookies.
Test.
Huh? We're sorry. Yeah. Wouldn't that be good? Like, think of an Oreo cookie with the icing flavored cookie on the outside and the chocolate on the inside. That'd be pretty good too.
I'd do it.
So yours?
I'd do it.
I don't know if it'd be
So-
better. I don't think it's
No, we should be fine.
I just
it would be very good.
Just point it
I'll just find the word.
in something. Okay, your video recording? Okay.
You muted us? That's what's showing right now, so we can see ourselves now.
So,
Look, ads are running right now. Can you hear the music on the videos that are playing right now? Okay, mute the mic.
Wonderful, popular song.
A wonderful, popular song. Yeah. If you could bring that closer to you, Coach. We had some complaints last podcast that Coach doesn't stop moving. I'm just kidding. Bring yours down.
Calm
All
down.
right, Coach,
Yeah,
go
I'm not gonna
ahead.
argue with
Tell
that,
me.
yeah.
Tell me when to
I'm not
stop.
gonna argue with that.
Tell me when to stop.
Hey!
Up.
Bring it to you now.
Capitan.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
All right.
Don't fuck up, bro, because I can see it now. All right, Coach, go ahead. You can start.
We good?
Yep.
All right. What is it? Fucking January 25th.
25th.
Yeah. 7:15, hot off the mats.
Today was
Back
fun.
to work.
Today
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grappling and I like putting on that heater too to just add to the pressure. And ain't nothing like the good heat of 90,000 BTUs down on your ass when you're trying to focus and just create chaos, man. I mean, I don't give a shit where we are in a fight. It's just that we're creating chaos and we're making somebody work, making somebody think. You know, that's what it's about. You know. But yeah, I fucking love this shit. I love this shit. That said, I want to check. On. I'm gonna start with Beto. Because he's the one, behind the camera, right, doing all the work over there. But I want to see what the fuck Beto's up to and how the Machina meals and the nutrition and the hydration and the lifestyle's going for you, brother.
This week I started incorporating just being more mobile and active. I was telling Esteban earlier about like a little Cobra bag, so I can just hit around, be moving, so I don't have an excuse of not to do something.
Those are the ones that with the little stand that
And kinda go
bob
back and
and forth.
Yeah, because like I remember you talking about a heavy bag, and you just I don't know, it's too stationary for me, like to not keep that focus, because I could get lazy and just go and get sloppy with it.
Yeah.
And at least with that, you got to move a little bit. You're kind of forced to.
Are you good at it? The cover bag.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
Take videos of yourself?
Already.
Hey,
Able to hit it relatively.
you don't know TikToks of yourself? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Shirt on.
but you never share though. You're not,
Yeah, exactly. There you go, coach. Yeah. So with that, obviously moving around more, I got a little bit hungry more than usual. So I'm trying to balance back out that nutrition and the hydration part because I realized I need like a little bit more. But there's some days where I overdid it on the eating. I'm like, oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. And then I realized I needed to kind of up my water a little bit more. So I'm trying to find the balance this week. Try it again tomorrow.
yeah.
I've been drinking
I love
more
it.
water. It's kept me less hungry for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drink a ton of water. It definitely helps when I'm fasting. I'm not eating nothing. And man, the meals have just had me spot the fuck off.
I'm glad.
Yeah, they've had me spot on. I mean, to the point to where, you know, I'm a little different creature. I run. I'm high energy. I run really well on protein and carbs. You know, just it's all about the balance, and that's what the meals have done is bring me that balance. So we said everything is balance in a sense, you know. So with the nutrition, man, my growing has healed really nice. I'm just looking forward to the next couple of weeks of camp where, you know, things start getting grimy. And
The meat and potato.
yeah, the meat and potatoes of the
Meat and
preparation.
potatoes.
You know, I look forward to that because that's it's gut check time. And then I'm not just you know, doing that with Esteban, you know, I'm doing that with 3 other.
Yeah, because we got Taylor, we got
We
Andrew.
got Johnny up first
Johnny.
defending his title. And then we got you and Tay.
Yeah.
And then we got Tay turning around the very next weekend after her first pancreation fight, turning around and competing in a full contact Muay Thai fight the very next weekend.
Is that Andrew too? Or is
Andrew
he
will
the
be
same
on that
day?
card as well.
Oh, okay.
And that's in Sac.
That's in Sacramento.
I know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's Muay Thai, right?
Yeah.
That's Muay Thai, yeah. Yeah, and any info you guys want, go to the Instagram. I'm sure on Facebook will have some too.
Yeah. Go to the Alpha Fitness Instagram, the Team Machina Instagram. All of them kind of share the same deal.
Which shows do you enjoy doing the most? Is it the Muay Thai ones or the MMA ones?
Like,
Actually, you've done boxing ones too now.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, which ones do you have?
Well, I'm a little biased because with boxing I did top rank, so I got a little
Oh.
bit spoiled there. I was
So
like, look at me on TV, guys.
That trumps the other ones.
Yeah, but in terms of like photos and videos, I think I like Muay Thai the best
Muay Thai.
because in MMA we come across the
Muay Thai
crotch
too.
sniffers who like to just lay on top of people
Yeah.
and don't get stood up because it's amateurs. There's not enough time to stand
See
anybody
that a lot
up.
in the lower levels.
Oh my gosh, yes. So those make photos miserable when those happen because it's like, what the fuck? Like, it just looks like you guys are humping each other. But Muay
Well,
Thai,
and then I think it said at the beginning when, you know, we started working together and Metal, you came in, and then I think you guys have done, you know, some shows, other shows, and laughed about it. And I said, wait, we spoiled you guys. Yeah.
no hate to those
You
shows.
know, for us, it's action.
Yeah.
It's action, man. That's what a fight is that's what people pay to see. And if in today's, and actually that brings me to the events in today's combat sports, you know, and UFC right now being, the show, all eyes,
Yeah.
all money making,
hmm
freaking corporate machine. They had that Strickland fight. That whole card was kind of disappointing.
That was rough.
That whole card was disappointing, only for the fact that it really shed light on what's going on and how the sport has grown, but what direction it's evolving in, and it's kind of become where it's more. I get now why they bought up WWE. I'm starting to see some of that shit,
hmm
you know, where
The
it's
theatrics.
yeah, and just like they're trying the off out of the cage drama that they're saying behind, on social media and shit
Yeah.
like that. and then everybody's training together, and then they're bouncing around.
Yeah, we said that when I walked in. I was like, that.
And-
They all look the same now.
And that's what I saw on the card was, you know, a lot of the fights, it looked like everybody knew what each other's going to do, and then they just went to grappling, and
So then it becomes just a competition of who's in better shape, right?
yeah,
Whose cardio's best?
or who cut weight better,
Yeah.
or who on that night is executing the same shit as the other guy, just a little bit better.
Yeah. Who can take more
Or
damage?
lands that shot,
Mhm.
has more power, or like the little, intangible little attributes, and to me, I even the Strickland fight, man, like, yes, the jab was beautiful, but hey, brother, there's more than an overhand.
Yeah.
There was body shots open on Duplessis. I don't know his
Yeah.
fucking name, the South African cat,
Yeah.
right? And Dricus. On Dricus, and there was body shots there. There was uppercuts. There was he could have beat the crap out of that.
Mm-hmm.
There was other things that not only could have been more fan friendly, but it would have ended the fight.
Yeah.
Which is in the end, that's why we train. We don't train to go out there and win every fight. I'm sorry, in the real world, you don't win every fucking fight. Shit happens on fight night. Things break. You get sick, but you don't want to pull out.
Mhm.
Of the fight. Shit happens.
You gotta expect the unexpected.
Yes, so in the end, what we do, I think it's been watered down by the mainstream now, and that's what I'm noticing is it's a very cookie cutter approach to shit, and at one time I thought that being a fighter and being a warrior was only for the select few that were willing to embrace the suffering, that were willing to embrace the art of violence. And violence is entertainment, and I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all on the card, and them fucking guys are getting paid a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, I like it because people are coming up and their looks are different, the way they talk is different, but then they go out there and it's the same shit. And then in my mind, shouldn't you worry more about being different when that bell rings? And that goes back to training, to how you train. So if you're training with everybody and you're, sharpening your skills, well, that way, I get to train with higher athletes at these other camps and stuff like that. Yeah. But then what happens is everybody starts seeing what everybody's doing. And then everybody starts counter training what they think they need to counter train because they saw this person do this or this person do that. And then what you have is just a bunch of, fucking, copies. Just a bunch of copycats, right? Trying to cut 50 pounds to have a size advantage. Dude, that ain't fucking fighting, man. That's not fighting. That's the business, and that's the way they've created it, and that's what it's getting to, and that's what it's evolving to. But that's why I think this is a perfect time to come in and actually bring a different style with different techniques, different tactics, different strategies, different mindset. Now is the time. Now, and that's what I noticed. I'm like, dude, we're coming in right at the right fucking time, because everybody thinks that fucking, bouncing around and training with all these elite level guys that have been on TV and shit. Like, man, it's a fucking fight. I don't give a fuck how many times you've been on TV. If we're standing across from each other and it's a fight, to me, it's to the death all the time. And because it's not legal to do it to the death, it's going to be till one of us is unconscious. And that's how you should train. And I'm not seeing that shit. And to me, it excites me. It excites me. It excites me for you. It excites me for Johnny. It excites me for Tay. It excites me for Andrew, you know, because I know that what we've done is we've created a style that that the folks out there ain't seen yet. And it's still developing. It's still in the infancy stages. So it was exciting to see that they're all doing the same shit. And I know it's hard to get fights in the professional ranks unless you're going around and, you know, networking a lot. But in my mind, if I'm going to network, it's going to be because the products are completely done and they're untouchable. And then you can't deny it because it's also on video and it's happening. Right? So now then people are going to want to talk. You know, so to me, we're always a work in progress. And right now, it's just exciting to see where we can help evolve the sport, because that's the way I look at it. Because if we're doing things that other guys aren't doing, and it's not happening out there on that on that platform, then it's just a matter of time before we put it all together and get out there and show people what maybe taking a different tactical and even philosophical approach to this thing, you know, because it's, man, it's your life on the line out there. It is, you know, one wrong hit, one wrong, slam, one wrong, tough guy don't want to fucking tap out to a choke, you know. Shit happens. Nobody puts the cameras on the guys the day after the fight or the 3 or 4 days after the fight when they're still healing and shit. Nobody ever talks about that shit.
Nobody talks about it, but you also have to be okay with it.
And that's what I was noticing is, you know, if you're doing what everybody else is doing, then there's a certain degree where you're not okay with it, because you're just trying to be like everybody else. Mm-hmm. The name of the game, it's the hurt business for a reason. It's to hurt motherfuckers, you know? So to me, I'm always trying to, create and innovate ways to hurt motherfuckers. Why? Because, you know, at the end of the day, that's our brand. And that's how I teach you guys. And it doesn't matter how awkward or unconventional it is. It's about creating something new.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't matter because it's just an opinion.
Yeah. but opinions obviously go a long way, or else people
run their lives on opinions.
It's one of the reasons why we don't do that. Why we don't cross train with people.
Yeah.
Why when guys come in, fighters come in and say, "Hey, I want to fight." That all sounds like a good idea, but who are you? You know, Maquinas don't just train with everybody. You know why? Because we believe that we have a recipe that is going to change the way people approach combat sports. You know, and I say combat sports because at the end of the day, once you reach Machina status, it don't matter if it's a boxing match, if it's a kickboxing match, if it's MMA. You know, if there's a chance for us to hurt you, then that's what's going to happen.
That it ain't just in fighting either, because some of the athletes that you've had come in here and go through the program as well, dude, they've killed it out there in their sport.
Yes,
soccer players.
They've taken the philosophy,
the mindset and the philosophy,
the approach. Absolutely,
some that's applicable to more than just fighting.
Yeah,
the
that's
fact
why
that you created it from fighting. Do you think that's what makes it applicable? Because fighting is part of nature, part of everybody.
Fighting is part of nature, and every creature can relate to it, even if they look at it as something, savage or brutal. You know, it's life. It happens.
Yeah,
all the time.
Out in the wild, every animal is competing.
Every day. It's happening right now.
I just touch your foot. We playing footsies.
We're playing footsies down here.
It's happening right now. You know, as we speak, violence is happening.
Yeah.
You know, so, and people are always tuning in for it. So the way I look at it is that should be the main focus, is to create combat athletes that can, be chaotic and violent all across the board. You know, not just lay there. And, You know, let me try to eke out a decision. Dricus, hey, those takedowns, that's what won him the fight.
Mhm.
You know, but holy shit.
He took damage. Fix the camera, Beto.
The fuck?
It's always something.
Yeah,
Vato. It's always
something.
fucking
We're
something.
having
with
technical
you, dude.
difficulties with the camera,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we're gonna continue
'cause he-
speaking.
yeah.
He took my
Thanks,
battery.
Beto.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Beto. Hey, everybody message in.
You are
Make
a
sure
valuable
you fucking
asset.
thank Beto here.
Send
Everybody,
it.
yeah,
Send
good
it.
looking out, Vato. Yeah.
We were talking
cabrón.
today. I said, "Hey, bro, bring the headgear," and he goes, "Just the headgear, not the gloves." I said, "No,
telling
fool, you
you, bro.
gotta accept the
Hey.
damage."
It don't start with me throwing a glove at you. That's what I should do. I should have gloves right here. Go fucking throw that glove, man.
What good is that? Ooh.
Ah, shit. So yeah, no, it's
I'm so glad I didn't pay money for that shit. I almost did, and I go, "You find a stream out or something."
yeah, no, it was disappointing. So you know, yeah, our predictions they were way.
How was the co-main? I didn't watch the card.
I mean,
Fell
we
asleep.
picked the right people to win. We just
It was. We thought it was gonna be a
we
fight.
thought it was gonna be fun.
Yeah,
All of them.
We thought they were going to be fights.
Yeah.
'Cause on paper they were fights. Hey, I tell you what, the surprising one, and it did happen the way we talked about, is I said Malat was going to come out
You did.
fucking strong the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
If he didn't finish Magny.
Magny pulls
and
it
I
out.
said if Magny could get in close quarters and own that, and he was.
What the?
he
What
was-
was that?
I
What
just
was
got
that?
tired.
Is that all that was?
I think
I didn't see anything that would hurt him. He was just gassed, right?
I think, and it didn't have to be an exhausted. It just tired enough for a mental lapse.
Yeah, he looked so defeated.
You know, bro, you've been in there.
Hmm?
Just tired enough to be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I got it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I was
Yeah.
like,
you know.
but
Yeah.
you know,
No. But
it's bigger than what the fuck are you doing? I guess it's
yeah.
gas tank.
No, and
You're crushed.
the experience.
Yeah.
On Magny's part.
Yeah.
And it's funny, because, you know, I get it. You know, being the oldest guy on the mats, having the most experience, I'm not gonna, you know, go firepower
No.
with these young machinas here. No, there's no need for that.
Right.
You know, I gotta be smart. So I got where Magny won one for the OGs.
Yeah. But refreshing.
Who's the
Yeah.
oldest dude in the UFC?
Probably Jim Miller.
Jim Miller. How old is he?
41,
41.
I think.
He's a beast.
That guy's
He'll be fighting 300 with.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So yeah. I did want to talk about that card.
Yeah.
Because it put a glaring light on why we're even here talking.
Yeah.
You know, because we're here talking to get. This is since I'm not a marketing whiz and I'm not super corporate businessman that knows how to I'm a grinder.
Yep.
You know? And our style here is that working class grinding mentality. That's why I respected Strickland's stance a lot. You know, again, more technique, more tact. You know, more tactical approach. Come on, bro. You know, there's openings.
Hmm.
You know, you're a smart guy. You're down to fight. You know, there's ways. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
It's
on.
a chess game. Apply some moves.
Yeah,
try
do different shit. You
Mhm.
know, change levels.
Mhm.
You
Don't
know,
get stuck on the same
with
thing.
the strikes.
Yeah.
You know, and
A lot of people try to go force for force.
well, no, and
I
that's
see
what
that a
I'm
lot.
realizing a lot in the lighter weights
Yeah.
too. Is the lighter weights that cut a lot of weight to go down, they come out and they just try to melt you with
Mhm.
with heavy shots.
Mhm.
You know, and what it is it's that gamble. You know, well, you know, in Malat's case, it didn't work.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm training you guys to understand that is that everybody's either going to come out and wrestle us and grab us, or they're going to come out really, really hot and try to just be, more firepower and tougher than us. And the reality is, they can do that. We expect that. There's really tough guys out there, but we're smart.
Yeah.
And we've already been there. And if we haven't, and it's not that been there once, twice, or there, 2-3 days a week, they're there. They're in shitty situations. So, throwing a bunch of punches and making yourself fucking tired is not going to do anything but put you in a more vulnerable position to get hurt. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Being different, taking a different approach to things. I take a different approach even to, we're talking about, how you were doing with your nutrition. Yeah.
What's your biggest issue with your nutrition? Would you say? Just in general.
It's always coming back to the balance of things because.
So where are you on balance?
Right now,
what habit?
It's the nutrition. This thing getting Kickstarter kind of got me out of a rut. So now I'm back into moving more. So that's obviously going to the right direction.
So
But for me,
activity?
I want to say nutrition is the biggest thing because growing up, eating around the table is always such a big thing. And unfortunately, in the Hispanic culture, your tias, your grandmas, mijo, ándale, más. And I'm like, oh, shit. And end up looking like this, like, goddamn, I can't outwork.
Do you feel like a bad person if you say no?
I did for a very long time, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I still do to this day. I feel like it's rude. It's like, you went out of your way to do something for me. It's like to reject that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
Well, food is love, bro.
Food is love.
Exactly. Pizza.
Yeah, no, but the mindset, bro. The mindset to understand, what's going down. Being aware, being in the moment.
So for the most part, it's overeating, just foods.
It's kind of like trying to be a part of the group because that's what everybody's doing, type of deal thing, just to feel like you're a part of it as well.
But you're recognizing it, dude.
That's what I say. The first part is
as the beginning
is recognizing it this way. You know how to alter the behavior and then go from there.
Yeah, or at least minimize it. Understand, like, okay, I might have a little bit.
That's why I've been noticing some progress. Like, I'll do it, but I won't, push it to the limit anymore.
Because then it kind of crosses the line of now it's not just food, it's your psyche.
Yeah, I'm feeding into the addiction.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Good, dude. Good. Yeah. What about you, man? What about you? I know you got some things going on with your health and your ticker. So
You got a ticker?
your heart. It's legitimate ticker. Fucking ticker be.
That's exactly that was just my response.
That would be what I want. What the fuck's the ticker? You.
Accidental.
Had a kind of diagnosed with pericarditis, which was essentially the infection of the fluid that surrounds your heart. And I don't have much of an immune system to begin with. I have a autoimmune disease, so it could be from that. I've also been sick a lot for the past couple months, so it could be from that. That's a lingering infection that probably never left my body.
Has that been an ongoing thing your whole life because of the immune?
The autoimmune disease.
Often?
Oh, getting sick often?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I never understood the reason as to why until age 21 when I finally went to the doctor and said,
Wow.
motherfucker, test me. What the hell?
Yeah.
And then it came back exactly the way I told him it was going to be. So, so that developed probably Saturday. Came in for the ice bath last Wednesday.
How did you feel after that?
Oh, that was great. Going back to last week, that was amazing. It was a good feeling, good rush. But the sauna, I think, is what helped my heart rate regulate for the first time in a few days. I was just so chill in there.
Yeah. So
I do really
normally
well
you
with the
feel
heat.
like
Yeah. Like I was telling Coach today,
does that give you a bit of anxiety or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
make
I
you
don't
feel
think it's
uneasy?
anxiety. So whatever the heck my heart's doing, I'm staying at a good like 91 to 112
What's the
beats per
average?
minute. The average, like a resting heart rate, my average at least is 70.
70?
And then since this has developed, it's been between 91 to 112, like just sitting there doing
So,
nothing.
Ice bath, I think it was at 8.
It was at 80, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then in the sauna
It
as
was
well.
something that I from past issues, with your health,
Mhm.
I told you, well, that's why,
We didn't get so cold. We didn't go so cold, yeah.
No, let's just get you to on a cellular level, switch up that
Mhm.
speed, of the way your body processes.
Yeah.
So no, that was cool. And then, since then,
Yeah, they've told me to chill out, keep my heart rate low because definitely when it gets higher, the pain is it feels like very equivalent to like a heart attack. The pain is here, my entire shoulder,
Really?
and my back,
Wow.
and all through the side. And it's like a burning kind of like it's inflammation. It's just it's a burning, and an ache like ow, sucks to lift my arm kind of thing. So,
That's not
and
fun.
so yeah, so when my heart rate was up, like from 91 up, that's when it started. So I've been
so the meals, the water, the cutting back on the chips. Yeah.
it's the chips.
So that's all been kind of like
Has it helped?
Yeah, it was
Because that-
really convenient.
That all reduces inflammation.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
inflammation brings everything on. Everything. Anytime there's any inflammation in any part of your body, it's going to start to weaken that system
yeah,
and leave it vulnerable and susceptible to bacteria, viruses.
yeah, and stress too. Like my body's constantly in a state of stress. Like it's always something always hurts.
How you been feeling energy wise?
Energy wise, I'm
Yeah. So shit. That's
yeah, I'm good to. What's cool is since I've had to relax, that's when I would start snacking typically, but because I'm eating these more nutritious, fulfilling
You're eating good food. It's not
meals,
nonsense.
yeah,
It's just-
I'm-
that's what people got to do is just cut back on all the
yeah,
nonsense that
For
we're
real.
putting in our
yeah.
bodies that
So now
taste
I
good.
don't even feel like I need it.
Yeah.
I'll give me a little cookie or whatever sometimes, but
and it's,
I mean,
it's all good.
yeah,
It's all good.
yeah,
No, I'm glad. I'm glad for you guys. Especially now it's a necessity.
yeah. Now it's a necessity.
So, and you're young still.
Yeah,
I honestly, I think you stay on the right path, and these issues, I believe, to a certain extent, can dwindle.
no, I
They
I
can
believe it
dwindle.
too. Yeah,
They can
absolutely.
dwindle. As far as I'm going, all right, I'm down under 170 now.
Dang,
So
when's the last time it's been like that,
Since I was
Coach?
fighting, since I was fighting.
damn,
Since I was actively fighting. So it's been like 4.5, 5 years now.
that's insane.
Yeah. No, shit, no. It's been like 7 years now. Holy shit.
Oh
It
shit.
flies when you don't keep track of it. Time just flies when
It's
you don't keep
meaningless.
track.
I love that.
So I don't keep track of it. So, but yeah, shit, I'm about 168,
Wow.
ending the days probably about like 171, 172, which isn't that heavy because a lot of times folks are usually five
Yeah.
to maybe even 8 pounds heavier in the evening than they are in the morning when they wake up. And I'm gaining like 3 a day, and then so I'm burning, and it's I feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel great. I feel fucking great. And it's just in time. It's just in time because it's time to suffer.
We were laughing. We
Yeah,
were laughing.
it's time to suffer.
What I said you're in 5 fucking different camps right now.
Yeah, and I revel.
Yeah.
Shit, and we were just talking about that is, I embrace the suffering. It's almost to where I was saying this to Esteban about a month ago when we were working out. I told him like my body, like I can feel my muscles fatigue,
Yeah.
right? But as far as like my oxygen levels, like it's hard to even get tired now. You know,
Yeah.
all I want to do is go. The only thing that will stop me is injuries. You know,
And that doesn't even stop you. All it does is slows you down.
it just slows me down.
You don't even
Yeah.
stop,
I
coach.
was just thinking about you talking about embracing the suffering, and it's funny because it's everybody looks at suffering as this really bad thing, as oh no, I don't want to be part of it. But like you said, if you embrace it, it just becomes a thing. You don't even have an emotion towards it. It's just it is what it is.
No,
That's a lot of people say.
good. I'm good. Like
It's not suffering. Suffering is a choice.
Yeah,
You're choosing to feel that way about.
But I understand.
that's happening.
I understand society's view on what we do. If what I did was easy, there'd be a line out of this shop
Yeah.
of fighters wanting to come over here.
Yep.
And the reality is when they come, I don't tell them what the fuck they want to hear.
Yep.
I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell them the truth. And it might be attached to really good information that they've also heard doctors or psychologists say, or someone on TV that's a doctor or psychologist. They might, the reality is I take the gloves off, man. I get my hands dirty, and when it's time to actually mold a human, it's so much deeper than giving a shit about what's going on TikTok or on YouTube. It's this intense, visceral, completely immersed experience, man, where it's like, I understand that people out there don't get me, but you don't get me because you don't do what I do. You don't look at the thing. That's why it's like, I was saying that, like, man, like, do something fucking different. Like, do something different. Like,
But everybody wants to be like each other. That goes back to the fighting thing.
yeah.
Everybody's training with each other, trying to be like each other, trying to be part
Yeah,
of
and I
something.
can't- well, and it's funny, right? Because what ends up happening is we end up all being alike, and then it ends up being to our detriment. I mean, shit. Let's look at the health industry. Let's look at just healthcare in general. Our culture has not gotten healthier.
No way.
Throughout, no, it's gotten worse. Now the pandemic, I don't want to fucking hear about the.
It was already on its way.
already on its
before
fucking
that,
way. And the reality of it is we're on its way. All right, because that's the way our systems are hurting us. Right. That's where our
Everybody's sedentary and eating fast food now as well.
Cultural avenues, the things that are out there, they're funneling us to self-destruct, and that's why I'm that guy that just says, wait a second, none of that shit makes any sense, right? Because again, I've had to make the changes from within. I've had to ignore what's going on the outside in order to make the changes on the inside, and I realize that, like, everything's an industry. Everything's about money. Everything's about money. I'll give you an idea. I'll tell you what. This last year, 800,000 Americans died, or people died in the U.S. Doesn't have to be Americans, right? People died in the United States from misdiagnosis, all right, and basically doctors being wrong, like, my bad. We thought it was this, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
800,000.
Making educated guesses.
800,000. Check it out. The first year of COVID, right?
Yeah.
350,000 died. Well, which made more money in headlines? The one that was going to be profitable to the industry, not the one that is not. Now, the 800,000, that's, people go, well, no, they said that only 600. I don't give a shit about exact fucking numbers. Look it up. Look it up. Look.
I just did. It's confirmed 350,000.
Yeah. Look it up. So in 18 months of I believe a bioengineered virus kills 350,000 people, only about maybe 60,000 more than the year before that the flu killed, right? And then 800,000 people die of doctors misdiagnosing them. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but I believe 800,000 is a lot more than 350,000, and the 350,000 created a freaking pandemic,
Mm.
and it's created inflation, and it's created more industry. It's created more business. But talking about the 800,000 where they fuck up, because that's people like us, working class people. It ain't the doctor's family members. I guarantee. Ain't none of their fucking family members in that 800,000.
Mhm.
Ours are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
Gotta be
that.
part of the club.
And that's where I come in with the fitness aspect. Is I don't want to do fitness like the fitness industry. I don't want to. Just like I don't want to do fighting like the fucking like the fight industry is going right now. Nah, we're gonna actually fucking fight.
Mm.
And we say something and it sounds like we're talking shit. We're just speaking the truth. It's shit to you because you don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But you will. All in due time, you will, because there's nothing that's gonna stop what we've done over here. So it's the process has begun.
Process.
Yeah, everything comes back. Everything comes back around here. That's how you know it's not talking shit.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. It's who we are. It's how we approach shit.
Universal.
It's universal. It applies to you. It applies to you. It applies to everybody out there. And there ain't shit out there that does that. So it's all good. It's all good for people to go out there and line their pockets by selling something, whether it's their looks, whether it's a product, whether it's a brand. Like, it's all good, man. Make your money. I ain't hating on.
Yeah, still sponsor us, Oreo.
I ain't hating on nobody. I understand. I just want to play a little differently, and as long as I play by the same rules they play by, I'm still in the game.
Yep.
I'm still in the
Yeah,
game.
you can make up your own game.
And that's what I'm more focused on doing. And fitness around here, it's all about, it's the whole human being. So it doesn't always just have to be about, physical activity. It can be about the mindset that you take in certain environments towards nutrition. It doesn't have to just be about fucking, squats and push-ups and, Versa climber and shit like that. It can be some sauna time. It can be, reflecting on all of the things going on with you and how you're going to prioritize them and manage them, because that takes, calmness and awareness, and it takes mental fortitude, because and it's got to be frustrating.
Yeah,
it's got to be frustrating.
Since you now have a ticker, and
I don't have no ticker in anything. This guy, they're about to block us on YouTube. Ticker.
they told you to be wary of your heart rate. Do you like find yourself constantly thinking about your heart rate?
The first couple days,
Oh.
and then after that,
You just got
it's yeah. Unless it's tied into then, oh shit, I don't feel good. Then I look at it.
Would that bring you anxiety? Be like thinking.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not
Straight up.
too worried about it, because I think I've been in I've been in pain so long, it all just feels the same at this point. But I think when it's
understand that.
yeah, I think when it's something that's gonna be
I get it.
when it's something that's gonna be like
Pain.
yeah, right. When it's something that's gonna be really like oh shit, you're gonna die. I think I'll notice that immediately. Like, oh, go to the hospital.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think it. At this point, I've been diagnosed with so much shit. I'm just like, oh, fuck, it's just another thing. It's all right. It'll go away eventually.
I've learned a lot from just working with folks.
Yeah.
Issues, and going to the doctor and not really getting answers, getting more questions, and then getting rerouted. And then it was this.
Mm-hmm.
Also some of this.
Yeah, I like it. They always give you 3 options of what it could be.
Yeah.
They never have anything.
So
not specific.
Definite.
again, you mix that with the 800,000,
Mhm.
A lot of misinformation out there for
and then you mix
professionals.
it with the fact that, like on a percentage, they're probably only right half of the time.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bag on doctors. You guys spend a lot of money to go through the system and go to school and be certified, and it's a lot of hard work. And I don't want to bag on them like that. The reality is that you guys are just like us, and when you guys don't pay attention, we die.
Yeah.
So what I try to do is
Pay attention.
pay attention. If I can pay attention the way I pay attention to myself, the way I pay attention to the people around me,
Mhm.
I know that they could pay better attention.
Yep.
And if they can pay better attention, that would help us. But with that said, and this is the combat machina mindset, the combat mindset, I can't wait for these motherfuckers to do it. I gotta do it myself. All right. And I can't do it the way they're doing it because I didn't have that money. I didn't go to school. I didn't go their route.
You didn't learn their process.
I didn't learn their process.
No, you got your
I didn't
process of
use
understanding.
Yeah, the system taught me something else.
Mhm.
But that don't mean I can't learn what they know.
Right.
I'm applying it just fine. I don't fucking.
Knowledge is knowledge.
I mean, the ACL. I literally I started my fight career with no ACL. I blew my ACL out playing.
I
football.
remember we'd be sparring and you'd be like, hold on, go to the corner, pop it back in place or something like that. And we just go back to sparring.
About 10 years, So and
Painful.
And I remember when I went to try to get it fixed when I was younger, I was too young and I didn't have good insurance.
Yeah.
So, they basically
They don't care about you.
So, thank you, and I had to endure because I was willing to endure. So with that said, that's what I teach here. Is if you really want to change, you're gonna have to fucking endure. Endure yourself, your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities. The fact that, not that many people are out there to fucking help you.
Yeah.
Even the health industry, they're 50. 800,000 people a year die by mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm better off just fucking taking care of myself, man. I'm better off with sticking to water, nutrition, exercise, recovery, and mindset. That shit is way more simple than what they're talking about.
Hell in a bottle.
And the earlier we get on it, the better our systems will get at cleaning and filtering themselves, because that's what our body is meant to do. But that's not what we're sold. We're constantly sold products and bullshit. All right. They make us think that by taking this, our livers or our kidneys are going to be fucking cleaner. Man, drink some fucking water, put the fucking processed sugars down, knock it the fuck off, dude. You know what I'm saying?
This is a good comment. We just got a comment that said, it's very hard to confront the bitch in all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But you have
And
to.
that's it. And
You have to.
I wouldn't be able to say that if I don't do it on a daily fucking basis. On a daily basis. So call yourselves out. Take more pride in yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody needs motivation and inspiration and even actual fucking good advice, I'm here. But I ain't gonna go and looking for nobody. All right. The only people I'm looking for are people for him to knock out, people for Johnny to take out, people for Tay to take out. And that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for, I'm giving this shit out, basically. Even for what I charge here, I'm giving the fucking shit away. The reality is that my brand is superior because it comes from truth. Our fight style is going to show to be superior because it comes from fucking suffrage. It comes from shit that nobody else wants to do.
It's from the uncomfortable.
I love it. It's just, and it's funny because I'll sit in that sauna at like 95 degrees and I'll do it until I'm fucking like woozy. And I'll think to myself, send me to hell. Send me to hell, bro. I'll probably be really, really fucking comfortable.
Right.
Anybody want to curse me and send me to fucking hell? Go ahead. I'm training. I'm training for the shittiest of the shitty. So if it gets a little hot, I'm good. I can breathe, you know. So, you know, from the start to the finish, man, that's what we're about. You can tie it into everything we do and say. And fucking podcast number one, no matter how lame the fuck it was, you know what I'm saying? To now, it is, man. It is us. You know. And I thank everybody out there that's come over here and experienced the shit with me, whether you're still here or you're not here. You know, you're part of the energies that we've fed off here.
Yep.
You know, and everything has taught me something, and everything will teach you something. You just got to be willing to learn.
Yeah.
You know, so
Marita said, "Our meals on Wednesdays only."
right now meals are on Wednesdays. What we're doing is we're showing you guys through our experience what, you know, a weekly meal plan can do for you guys. You know, we can suggest, you know, 5 to 10 meals, but what we're going to do is we're going to show you guys first. Right? And then we're going to market it and we're going to put it out there because we don't want to become this infomercial type of fucking shit. You know, right now they're on Wednesdays, first come, first serve. It's the meal of the day is the cook special, whatever the hell he wants.
It always gets posted on.
I just kind of play around and see what I can come up with.
Yeah.
So we're thinking by next month, you know, first week of next month, you can call in, DM, call Alpha Fit, get a hold of us, and
We'll have pre-orders.
pre-order a week's worth in advance. And for anybody saying, okay, well, if you want to eat 2 meals a day, they're pretty sustainable at 2 meals a day.
Yeah, they are.
So that's a 10 meal total. So that's $100 a week. All right. Or you can opt to do 5 meals and use the meals to integrate into what you think is good for you. You know, I don't fucking know because everybody's different.
Just figure
And we
it
ain't
out. Take a step in that direction.
And then we
Figure
ain't
it out.
trying to tell you. We ain't trying to tell, you know,
Nah.
we ain't trying to tell
You're your
you
own
that
person.
you gotta eat this shit. What we're telling you is that this shit is a better idea than what you're doing right now.
We're peer pressuring you to do something better
We're
for
just
yourself.
saying. I mean, real talk is like, is if you don't like the
You have
results
to.
of the shit you're eating, or you're still hungry, or you're sitting eating like a fucking supermodel and you're miserable and shit.
Yeah.
like, we're saying, well,
There's a better
we got
way.
a solution to that.
There is.
No, that's it. You know?
The steak is our favorite, said Maritza.
It's mine too.
Mine too.
I'll tell you, the rotini
The
with
steak
tri-tip,
and
bro.
rotini.
The rotini with tri-tips, my go-to on boring days.
steak,
When
huh?
I know that I'm gonna suffer and I'm gonna have to be the facilitator of some suffrage. When I know that, I'm gonna eat some fucking rotini and tri-tip.
Did you guys try the garlic chicken though?
Yes.
Yeah, the garlic chicken.
I've
with
been,
pasta
I've been
salad,
really
bro.
into that lately.
Hey, I
I'm
even put a special order in.
Yeah.
Because last
you get
week,
specialties.
last
Coach?
week's well, hey, I'm pretty close with the cook. Eh?
No guy. No guy.
No, because he made the pasta salad that he made last week for the Wednesday meals.
Mhm.
I got one for my daughter. You know, because I had already had my the steak and the fucking cabbage, and I tried some of that when I made it for her, and I was like, this shit would be bomb cold, eh?
Yeah.
So I waited. Like I was gonna, I even felt like a little kid. I was gonna text him and be like, hey, that shit is bomb. Give me something cold, you know? And I waited to see him the next day, and you know, I told him like, dude, that shit would be better cold. And he was like, I hate it cold.
Yeah.
I was way ahead
So
of
when he
the
hit me
game.
up, he's like, Coach, you gonna want some meals? I said, dude, do some of that pasta salad. So I went off of the five meal menu. I went off, of it, bro. But it was worth it. Hey, look at that.
You know, guy.
Yeah,
We got a
look at
comment.
that.
We got a comment It's an industry, military, media executives, etc. More accountability, not the fake shit. Fitness culture isn't good, but Makina's a bit different. It beats the bitch out of you.
Man, well, well, you gotta.
Confront that lit.
You're gonna have to, and here's the thing: is you're gonna have to
put you
admit
there.
whether
yourself
you
there.
whether you stick around and you grind with us, or whether you go ahead and you feel embarrassed and you leave. Either way, you're gonna have to admit it. You don't have to admit it to me. You don't have to admit it on social media. But motherfucker, when you look at yourself at night, you're gonna have to admit it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real talk.
It is.
Fucking everybody can be keyboard fucking tough. At the end of the day, you got to deal with that shit. So you might lose sleep over that. But we won't,
It's a
because
personal problem.
it's like the no crybaby sign around here.
Yeah.
It's like.
It's right there. No cry.
I even tell my little kids, right? Because, some people would be like, no crybabies. I always said, when I put it up, I said, if you're offended by that fucking sign, then I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. If you're offended by a no crybaby sign surrounding.
Might indeed be a crybaby.
You might crybaby. So check it out, right? When the kids see that, and I'll have kids in here and they'll start crying, right? And I'll be like, hey, you see the signs? And they'll be like, and I tell them, I explain to them, I said, you know why there's no crybabies? I said, because the reality is
We ate them all.
we can't help you if you're crying because we can't talk,
Yeah.
can't communicate. So it's funny, that like something like the no crybabies in this day and age could really piss some people off, especially them soft ass motherfuckers on Twitter and on fucking social media, right?
Yep.
But the reality of it is, I took something that society would see as negative and I turned it into a fucking positive.
Yeah.
It's a teaching tool, silly. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the way you look at shit,
Yeah.
man. That's why I can't believe people are fighting over the shit that they're fighting about. It's stupid. It's stupid. Racism, gender, politics. That is dumb, man. That's dumb shit. Like, do better shit with your energy, man. Do better shit with your energy. It's like we only have a short time on this earth. If you live 85 fucking years,
Not a very long time.
You're a soldier, all right? And that ain't that fucking long.
Yeah.
But to me, I almost think that we live that amount of time and we are capable of the things that we are capable of without even knowing that we're capable of it, right? But we're given that gift for the simple fact that dying, I don't think is bad. I think it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Just like combat.
Mhm.
It's necessary.
It's part of the process.
It's part of the motherfucking process. So why are we all like, he died? It's like, man, he's gone. Fool, like, he's transcended. You know what I'm saying? How do we know? I've never died. So how could I judge it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the way I look at it, I'm going to fucking just tear shit up until I'm done tearing shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to chill out, hopefully, watch the sunset, and go.
Yeah.
And when I go, I want everybody to remember the shit I said and accept that bitch. Accept that bitch because life's a bitch and then you die.
You hope that you take some energy from yourself and spread it out to others, which gets transferred by themselves and passed on to others, and it just becomes a ripple effect that affects more individuals than yourself. It's funny because that in the positive way that can be applied, but also with negativity.
You know what I think is
It can
fucking
work
cool?
both ways.
He went from ticker to that. That's some deep shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
There's levels. There's levels in this shit, man.
I got range.
We can get down with the silly, or we can fucking get bleed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you like that?
I like it. I was like, holy shit. Tell you, brother.
Bro.
How do you not feel that? That's what I feel. I'm saying that's wild right there.
Yeah.
Entranced by his words. Yes, sir. Oh man. So I know you just started to really look into your weight cut up.
Yeah.
Good. I like that because we don't like to stress over weight cuts around here. we're professional about that.
Mhm.
shit. You know, we workman's mentality. So,
Absolutely.
I know you're doing good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. For me, it's not difficult because when I treat my nutrition the way that I'm supposed to, I feel better when I'm in here. My body heals way better. I'm able to do more during my workouts, and I'm able to train at the intensity that I like to train at. So it like for any athlete out there that wants to be better, or just a human being in general, you want more energy, you want to feel better, just fix up your nutrition. You don't have to go 100% with it, but just eat less trash.
The hydration's big.
The hydration's a big one.
Hydration's really big.
Yeah.
That's why it's number one with my 5 pillars, my 5 rules of fucking fitness, and it's life. It's life. The water's one.
Yeah.
You know, so once
Yeah.
you then you realize once you get hydrated, and then you can push because you're hydrated. Then you realize how important the nutrition is, because then the muscles fatigue.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, no, that's what we're here for, folks. We're here
That's
for-
funny because I can come in on a Tuesday or a Thursday, which are less intense days, and I can come in on those afternoon sessions, and I can come in fasted, which I haven't eaten anything all day, just been drinking tons of water, and I'll feel great. Or I can come into one of those sessions and not eat that well, and I'll feel like absolute crap. So I'm better off staying very, very well hydrated than when I eat.
because again, we're mainly made
That's
up
bad.
of water, folks.
Mhm.
You know, the earth is mainly made up of water, folks. Everything
So are we.
living is mainly made up of water.
H2O.
It's not important, you know. So again, that's what we do here. We tell the fucking truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. If you don't like it, if you want, you know, you don't want to hear the fucking answer, don't ask the question. You know. So with that said, I'm ready for a fucking cookie, because I was trying to get us some fucking snacks earlier, and I bet you Gordita's in there killing all that meat and cheese I got. So I got us. It's not a little spread. It's literally like fucking little kid shit thrown together. But I'm sure everybody here is hungry.
Yeah.
Appreciate
We're
it
gonna kick
very
this
much.
thing off with an Oreo.
Let's do Oreos.
We've been working hard, and we deserve.
Cheers.
To the grind. To the grind. Thank for just being Oreo.
Sponsor us. Okay.
We don't gotta give a shit. But hey, if you want to throw some shit our way, we'll take it.
Ticket information. This is the old video. This is not the new video, sir. Alright, new video. Alright, if you guys want tickets to the Prodigy John Pereira Jr.'s fight happening February 17th at the Oakland Scottish something.
Right?
Scottish right center? Yeah. Yeah. Tickets on sale. VIP seating is $200. General admission is $65. So we have them available today here at the shop. You guys can reach out to us on Instagram or via text, and we can get those to you. And then we have next up on Saturday, February 24th at the Table Mountain Casino Resort, we have El Guapo Gonzalez and Maquinita Taylor Becerra. How cute is that name? $55 general admission, $75 cage side. The goal is to sell 30 of those tickets, so if you're listening, please get the word out. Let's sell those tickets.
It'll be a Tate's first
Pancration.
So she's going to put a grappling or anti-grappling display. Because we know how to do that.
And it's the first time we've been close to home in a while, so.
Oh man, you know, Valley Fight Series, man. Thank you guys for going into business and producing shows in Central Valley, man. You know, you guys are gonna give us an avenue to where we can showcase how different we are, and we can do it in front of hometown people, man.
Yep.
Last up too, because Central Valley.
Yep, that's all it is.
You guys are gonna love the way we fucking fight. If you haven't seen the way we fight, you're gonna love it. It doesn't matter who you get. Every one of our fighters, we would not be competing on a platform, like card, like a main card, or even in a prelim, but a main event type promotion. If we weren't ready to put on the show, so I don't just throw my fighters in there. They're ready. They're ready to entertain.
And then breaking news. I'm just kidding. March 2nd, we now have the specimen. Andrew Gilbert. You're lucky I didn't put Twinkle Toes.
Yeah. No, and you know what? He said he didn't. Hey, he said he didn't give a shit.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, he said he didn't give a shit. So, hey, Twinkle, you out there?
I wanted to
You
put
know,
Twinkle.
fucking put Twinkle on there just for that.
I like
Hey,
it.
I tell you what, dude. You're still the specimen out there.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm telling you, that kid. Yeah.
Saturday, March 2nd at Track 7 Brewery in Sacramento, California. We have the specimen Andrew Gilbert and Maquinita Taylor Becerra both Andrew making his full contact Muay Thai debut.
Do they wear
And-
shin guards on full contact?
They do.
They do.
Just like Johnny will.
Oh.
And Maquinita looking to get to punch somebody in the face again.
Finally, get another full contact one time. She'll be the first. We take pride in we go get in and out of a fight. We're healthy. We'll fight the very next weekend. She'll be the first one to fight in the cage one weekend and then get in the ring the very next weekend. So he did it, but I think there was like a two or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Before he did it. So Maquinita, she's gonna be the first one to do it.
Yep.
So
$45 general admission tickets and $75 cage side. It's literally only 2 rows. Just get the $45 one. And we will have paper tickets in hand February 1st. So again, message us on the Alpha Fitness or Team Machina Instagram, or give us a call, give us a text, and we will get those tickets to you.
she talks to you because I'm here
Yes.
working. So you come and ask me for some tickets, and I give you a dumbass look. It's because I'm working and I'm
I've been warned. I've been warned.
I've been working. So I go,
Oh, also forgot to mention one more.
I'm really just grinding.
One more announcement. On Sunday, March 17th, someone will someone will hop into the ring.
What's a hop back?
Yeah, that's another fucking word. Go ahead. Take that one up.
Will be walking into the ring for a charity boxing match with Central Valley Fallen Heroes in Fresno. This will be their second inaugural fight for the Fallen. And if you guys want to go check that out, that's going to be a really cool event. That is an outdoor event. It's going to be during the daytime on St. Patrick's Day. Beer, and a machina in the ring.
We'll plug it more.
Yes, we
now, Valley Fight Series is the focus. But thank you for that announcement. But yeah, we're definitely looking to stay busy. Whatever anybody wants to do, let's go. We want to be busy. It don't matter. It don't matter what the time frame is. Weights, obviously, consider weights. You guys want to call in the last minute and ask us to drop 10, 15 fucking pounds, you better pay. I'm not fucking around with that. But we'll show up. We'll do that shit. So people say that. I hear fighters say that. And I'm a fucking coach and I'm saying that about my fighters. So this isn't the fighters. I'm saying that. Because that's how fucking sure I am. So watch, experience. If you don't want to come here and experience the grinds, because, you got that little bitch in you.
Watch the product of the grind.
Go watch the product of the grind. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be just as entertaining, right? That said, with that said, hey, thanks. I don't even know. This is a good little session. Man.
This was fun, yeah.
This is a good little session. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Till next time.